you're always making plans with girls and they end up ghosting on you, then you're probably making one of these 3 mistakes that cause girls to flake on dates. I used to get flaked on all the time, and I've reduced my flake rate on dates down to a very, very low percentage, like under 10% at this point. And it's because I removed these 3 mistakes I'm gonna show you in this video from my whole process of how I meet women. You're gonna wanna make sure you stay till the end, because at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you my bonus texting script for making sure that you set up dates smoothly over text, and just using this simple texting flow will cut your flake rate in half. The first mistake that guys make that cause girls to flake like crazy is show a ton of fear of loss. Now, the reason this is bad is not because we need to be this epic red pill alpha male that shows no emotions and I don't care and I'm stoic and I'm super epic all the time. It's just that fear of loss creates a lot of pressure for the girl. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So there's this law that I talk about inside my coaching programs called the law of emotional mirroring. This means that however you feel, the girl will also feel, okay? The girl will feel how you feel. So if you have fear of loss, which means you feel anxious, lots of pressure, you want everything to go perfectly, you're overthinking, she will maybe not feel these exact same things, but she will get that energy from you and she will feed it right back to you. She's gonna be like, this guy makes me feel anxious. This guy makes me feel a lot of pressure. I don't know what exactly it is, but I just don't feel it when I'm with this guy. And that's because fear of loss creates a lot of these emotions, and women don't like feeling the emotions that come with fear of loss. Well, the first thing you need to do is get into an abundant headspace. Now, how do you get into abundance without actually having a lot of girls in your life? Well, the first thing you need to do to get into abundance is have a goal or a focus to work towards. So for me, I was focused on, I want to be the most confident and charismatic version of myself. I don't necessarily care if I get this girl to go on a date with me. I'm asking this girl out to build up my own confidence. Okay, and if she wants to come on a date with me, that would be cool, because obviously I want to go on dates, but I get my own self-worth from my own improvement. So being able to talk louder in front of people, being able to express myself more clearly, being able to smile while I'm talking and be expressive while I'm talking to people. These things were so much more important to me than getting dates. And they were definitely more important to me than making myself look cool in front of other people or being, socially accepted. I was just so much more involved and invested in becoming a version of myself that I was really proud of and that I liked. So that's the first way to get into abundance. The second way to get into abundance is to start focusing on giving value to everyone that you talk to and giving a fun time. So a lot of guys, when they're in scarcity mode, they think about, what can I get from the girl? What can I take from the situation? What's in it for me? And it's normal to think like that. I think a lot of people do, but you have to realize that if you are in a state where you're constantly thinking, what can I get from this person? If we go back up here to the law of emotional mirroring, you're going to fundamentally feel like you have a lot to lose. So you're going to have a lot of fear of loss. And the girl is going to feel this off of you. And it's going to be super icky, because she's going to feel the fact, because women are more empathetic than men, she's going to feel that you want something from her. She's going to feel like you're trying to get something from her rather than just being genuine and authentic. And so when you can focus on giving in your interactions more and giving a good experience or a fun experience, or at least giving the intention of a fun experience, maybe you suck, maybe you're not funny at all, maybe you're boring as fuck and you don't know how to talk to girls, but you're just trying to give her a good time. As long as you're just trying, dude, you're doing way better than most guys, and you're gonna get better at this as well. So have these good intentions of giving when you go in, and if you do those things, you'll get into abundance and you'll have less of this fear of loss type of mindset. The second mistake guys make when they cause girls to flake is they don't allow the girl to chase. Women want to feel like they have something to work for. People in general, they appreciate things that they work for more. That's just what it is. If you just had a bunch of cookies in front of you, yeah, you'd be like, cookies, delicious. But if you had to run a marathon to get that cookie, you would appreciate the cookie a whole lot more. You would like the cookie a lot more. You'd be like, please give me the cookie because I really want it a lot more than before. Okay? That trust me, All right, you would really appreciate the cookie. In general, women want to work for you to like them. If they feel like they didn't have to put any work into you liking them, then it's kind of the same as if a girl comes up to you and just starts hitting on you and she likes you for no reason. You kind of feel like you're on a hidden camera prank show. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in that situation, but I've had some times where girls have come up to me and shown me a lot of interest, and it honestly turns me off because I feel like I'm getting pranked. I literally just don't understand. I'm like, what is going on? Why are you showing this much interest? Why is this so easy? And it just doesn't feel right. You need to feel like you're putting in some effort. And so if you don't make her chase, if you don't give her the chance to chase, which is probably the better way to word it, then she's not going to feel like she put any effort into it. So here's a quick strategy for this on how to make her chase. Make her chase 101, okay? This is what you want to do. Step 1, you want to flirt and tease a little bit. So make it a fun interaction. I have videos on this channel on how to flirt, how to tease. I'm not going to go into it right now because that would extend the video by like 5 minutes. But just get to the point where you're flirting and teasing. Once you've flirted with her and you've created an emotional vibe in the conversation, the next thing you want to do is playfully give her a task of some kind. So the task could be you're talking about hanging out at some point and you say, yeah, we could do this as long as you promise to be on your best behavior in a play. Obviously you have to say this in a playful way. Or we could do this as long as you bring ice cream, as long as you bring snacks, right? You come over and we could split a bottle of wine, but you bring snacks. Give her something to do. You could also just flip the script on her. I do this on dating apps a lot where you just go, as long as you promise not to kill me. So you like bring up the objection that the girl would probably bring up. She's worried about not getting murdered on the dating app. So you bring it up first and you flip the script on her. Give her something so it feels like there's a back and forth. Because if there's no back and forth and it's just you constantly chasing, try to get her on the date, she might be down to hang out with you. She might like you. But there's going to be something off, which will cause her to flake right at the end. Yeah, I like this guy, but it's been too easy. There must be something wrong. I don't know if I'm really feeling it. But if she's had to fight to hang out with you, even if it's just very surface level, like, yes, I promise I'll be on my best behavior. Even if she just says that, it feels like she's put more effort in. So she's going to be much more likely to follow through with actually hanging out with you. This is why, guys, don't get super crazy sexual over text until she's chased or until you've actually hung out with her in person and gotten sexual with her in person. Because I've talked to so many guys that will get really sexual over text and they'll get like almost like very explicit. And when you do that, it kills all of the tension. There's nothing for her to look forward to. And now she's like, well, why would I even hang out with this guy? Like, I might as well just chalk it up as like, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of fun to talk, like get sexual with this dude, but there's nothing really to work for. I didn't really have to do anything. It's kind of dead. There's no tension, nothing to look forward to. And you're kind of doing the same thing when you're not giving her a way to chase. So playfully give her a way to chase. Playfully pull back or playfully give her a task. Okay? Give her something to accomplish. We can hang out if. We can do this if you do that. And this could even be in like a flirty role play type of way. Like maybe you're flirting and role playing about, yeah, we'll get married one day, whatever. You could joke about that and say, as long as you promise not to blank, right? Just give her some conditions to meet. People in general love having conditions to meet. We love having to do stuff in order to get a reward. We're just hardwired like that. So give her something to work for. Mistake number 3 that guys make that is brutal and causes girls to flake is doing the alpha male plans. Okay? You don't want to be making alpha male plans. And what I mean by alpha male plans is this red pill-esque, be ready at this time on this day, I'll pick you up, we're going here, wear this, okay? That can be very sexy as long as you know she's actually free. So guys will make these alpha male declarations of, I'm taking you out, I'm taking control, this is what's happening, but they'll do it without knowing logistics. So now we're going to get into how to fix this, which is the bonus texting script that I'm going to give you right now. Okay? So most guys, the bad way, okay, we don't want to do this. The bad way for doing the alpha male plans is tell her when, where, and the time. And then some guys will even throw in what to wear, which like some girls, they fuck with that. They like that. They think it's sexy. Okay? This can even be cool. But usually what happens here is she's like, oh, I'm busy. I'm busy that day. Okay? So now, what do? You're sitting there with your dick in your hand. You threw everything out on the table. You're like, ah, well, she just rejected me. And so now I've been alpha and she's rejected me for being alpha. Okay? Here's what you actually want to do. All right? This is the good way. 2 thumbs up, 5-star reviewed. Okay? The good way to do this is to start with a soft close. After you have made her chase, so maybe we can do XYZ, maybe we can go get ice cream if you're good, if you are on your best behavior, if you promise not to make me get the triple scoop. Whatever it is, give her something to do, give her something to chase. She agrees to that. Then you soft close. We should go to blank place. We should go to Baked Bear. That's an ice cream place in Nashville. Okay? That's for the ice cream date. Soft close. She says yes. Cool. What's the next step? Instead of telling her where, schedule. Okay? Get her schedule. So say, what is your schedule this week? Not when are you free? When are you free means when are you free to see me? She can very easily be like, I don't know. But if you ask for her schedule, she will either say, I get my schedule on this day. I'll tell you. Cool. I'll text you then. Or this is my schedule. She'll tell you. And now you know when she is free. So you have all the information. Then, once you have the schedule and she's agreed to the idea of the date, then you drop the when, where, and the time. And if you're feeling spicy, you can be like, wear black. You look good in black. Wear this outfit that's in your profile on the dating app or whatever. So this is what it looks like all coming together. Soft close. Hey, we should grab ice cream sometime. This is after she's chased. She says yes. Cool, what's your schedule? Oh, I'm free this day, this day, this day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Let's meet Wednesday, 6:30 at this place. You look cute in black. You should wear this thing from your profile. Boom. Now you've done the alpha male plans, but you've guaranteed you haven't trapped yourself by trying to jump ahead and make plans and be super like all over it alpha male too soon. All right? If you follow these steps and you remove these 3 mistakes and you follow this texting script, your flake rates will drastically, it'll fall off a cliff. It'll be gone. No more flakes ever again. Okay? If you want to work with me personally and I can help you implement systems that are like this all throughout your dating life, throughout your entire dating funnel to make getting dates very consistent and almost effortless once you get these processes in place, you can click the link down in the description. There's a link to the application. You can apply and we'll talk on a call on what it would look like for us to work together. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video.